Today I'm going to tell you what I have learned while living on my own. Perhaps you already live on your own and you've experienced these exact same things. Perhaps you're someone who's never lived on your own, so when you move on your own, these are going to be helpful tips to know not to do the same things that I've done while living on my own. Number 1, don't buy these, okay? This is just, I'm joking of course, but don't buy these Pringles Extra Creamy Dill Pickle. These taste like absolute shit. I'm sorry, Pringles. Negative product placement, icky, don't buy these. Dill pickle Pringles suck. I tried these yesterday and I almost barfed. They're just terrible. But number 1 about living on my own, something that I've learned, is that do not buy things in bulk. If you live by yourself, buying items in bulk that go bad easily, such as vegetables, you know, when the Fred Meyer's had a sale, hey, 50 cents per red bell pepper. I'm gonna buy 10 to 15 bell peppers. Well, they only last about a week and a half, 2 weeks in the refrigerator, and if you don't use them, they get all yucky. The same goes for mushrooms. Mushrooms, if you even buy a sealed, they usually only last about 2 weeks. I had my fresh mushrooms that I purchased the previous week that I was going to use yesterday on my homemade chicken chimichangas, only to find out, open it, they smelled, and they were all slimy. I bought 3 of them, so I wasted a lot of food, and that's one of the things that I have found is that living on your own is that if you buy in bulk, if you buy lots of things, thinking to yourself, hey, I'm saving money if I buy a bunch of these. Well, unless you can freeze it, it's most likely going to go to waste, because I overbuy things when it comes to food, thinking that, oh, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to buy 2 gallons of milk. I'm one person, only for the other gallon to go out and get rotten. So that's my number 1 thing, is if you're living by yourself, either freeze stuff, buy things you can freeze, so you can keep it in there for extra length, or buy things that you actually need that day or for the next week. Don't buy it for the next month or 2, because most likely it will go bad and you will end up wasting money. Something that I learned the first week or 2 months that I was here is I wasted a lot of fucking food. And that makes me frustrated that I wasted a lot of food, that it went bad, but I didn't realize that I thought I was saving money, but in reality I was actually losing money because I bought so much that I couldn't eat for one person. Number 2, this is a fairly obvious one. When you do laundry for the first time, do not mix. I mean, I've done laundry before in the past, perfectly fine. I knew don't mix colors with whites. For some reason, it happened. I mean, I don't even have a lot of white clothes, but when you mix colors with whites in the laundry and you're doing laundry, it will pretty much ruin your clothes and stain them with all multiple different colors. The third thing that I learned is do not let your dishes sit in the sink for long durations at a time. Now, here's the thing. I am a procrastinator. I am someone who is like a puppy. I get easily distracted. One moment I can be enjoying my bone of food, doing my work. The next second I can be running down the hallway, shitting and pissing, diarrhea. That's just, I know that's an extreme example, but you know what I mean. My attention is very easily, I can be one thing, next thing I get distracted really easily, really fast. That's just the type of person I am. And because of that, I've had dishes in my sink for more than 4 days. That's disgusting, I know, it's gross. It's only happened a couple times because I'm so easily distracted with things. I get focused on other things and I just completely forget about it, and then I say, oh, I need to do the dishes. I start to do the dishes, then I get distracted again. That's just how I'm at. That's how I am. And because of that, when you let your dishes sit in a sink with not being covered with water, they will get very, 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 very hard to clean. So the next several days, you'll be scrubbing away on pans or plates, trying to get things that have dried on the plate off, and it is not easy, it is not fun, and yeah. So what you need to do is simply, if you have dishes that you don't want to do them right then, fill up your sink with water, put the dishes in there, let them soak in the water. You can even wait for a day or something, and then come back to it, and they will come right off the plate, right off the pan, super, super easy, no hassle, no anything. You don't even need to apply pressure, and it will come right off. So do not leave food on your dishes uncleaned in the sink, because it's a pain in the ass to clean. The fourth thing that I've learned about living on my own is that if you live in an quiet environment and you're living in an apartment complex, be prepared to be disappointed. And what I mean by this is I have people below me. What I mean by this is I've had people above me. What I mean by this is I have people across from me. And already, since my first week living here, 2 people were ramming one another above me. Why do you breathe moan so loudly that I can hear you above me when you're having sex? The people across from me, I've met them, they're nice people, but they really don't consider other people at 1 o'clock in the morning when they turn on their music so loud that you can hear every F word possible by some black rapper, or some white rapper, or some rapper, I don't know, color doesn't matter, but some rapper. My girlfriend complains that I am a penny pincher. What I mean by this is I'm someone who's trying to always save money as much as possible. So if I can avoid flushing the toilet twice during the day, I will try to do that. But little did I know is that, you know, practically thinking, you would want to take a dump and a piss at the same time. Well, if you have to go pee first and then later in the evening have to go poop, you're flushing the toilet twice for 2 different things. So the first week that I lived here, I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to just pee, because I don't have to go poo. I'm going to pee in the toilet, and I'm going to let that pee sit there for, a couple hours, 5, 6 hours. Well, if you do that, 1, urine has a really strong stench. Really strong. Secondly, it will instantly stain a yellow mark around the toilet in the inside the toilet bowl. It will stain the bowl itself with this yellow tint even after you flush it. It looks really gross and takes quite a lot of pressure and Ajax in order to clean it. Because practically I was thinking to myself, I don't need to flush the toilet twice, but now I'm just trying to save it by going pee and poop at the same time, which is so much more efficient. Yeah, I'm sure some of those things are things that you didn't expect me to tell you about living on your own, but hey, these are things that I learned. They may not be applicable to you, but maybe they will be, who knows. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you will take away something from this video. Don't buy things in bulk. Expect loud sex noises from your neighbors. Always clean your dishes or soak them in water right then and there. Don't leave them to dry. And of course, don't leave urine sitting in the toilet for more than 4 to 5 hours. This video has been things that I have learned about living on my own. My name is Daniel Sulzbach, also known as Mr. Repzion. I leave for Japan in just a few days. Be looking forward to some new guests here on my channel. Hopefully you guys watch them, check them out, subscribe to them, because they're going to be taking over my channel for the next 11 days. Peace, the Rep, out.